Hi, everybody. My name is Ilaria, your urhotnonnaa, and you're now watching the Growing Up Italian podcast with my mom and dad.
Tanya e Cesare.
I know, I was supposed to say that.
Grown Up Italian.
Growing Up Italian. Growing Up Italian podcast.
Growing Up Italian.
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 Growing Up Italian podcast.
Growing Up Italian.
Growing Up Italian.
Growing Up Italian podcast.
Growing Up Italian.
It's nice. It's nice.
It's very nice.
But we got a movie director today.
Me? I'm the movie director.
But your
I'm
dad
the
looks like
movie
$1 zillion, though. You know, he looks like a guy that you need to know.
He just went to look and
He's a
make
guy
sure.
that knows a guy.
Yeah, you
That's
remind
what
me of
everybody
like Gennaro Savistano's dad.
Oh, ma in the movie.
Yeah.
In the movie.
What's this called? In
The guy that plays
Savistano.
Salvatore.
Oh,
I
Don
think
Pietro.
so.
Don Pietro.
Yeah,
Don Pietro.
Tu sei Don Pietro Savistano.
No, da cominciamo.
Ma tu sei proprio napolitano, no?
No, io sono proprio napolitano. Sono nato a Napoli.
Wow.
In his mom's kitchen? Was it kitchen?
You were born in the kitchen?
No.
No.
Lubine.
No.
Yeah, in the house.
In the house.
Where were you? In the
house,
dining room?
yeah.
Where were you?
What do you mean? In the bedroom.
In the
Guarda, in da casa. No, all'ospedale.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, before, ma prima così molte persone così facevano.
Wait, I gotta ask you now.
Yeah.
How'd you get to school? You went over 3 mountains,
Oh, get ready for
barefoot,
this.
Chiganile. How was going to school? Was it tough back in the day? Or?
No, lui sta
Oh,
dicendo
vai,
c'è una salita tutte e due per andare
No,
a
I'll
scuola.
answer this question for you.
Okay.
Ok.
He didn't go to school.
Oh,
What do you mean? I went to
No,
school.
you went to school.
Yeah, I went
okay.
to school, yeah.
Up until
The
how old
8th
were you?
grade.
yeah.
Oh, it's good. I think it's more than our dads.
No, but he
Nowadays,
would
that's
say
what
he
the
would go to
GED.
school and then go do whatever else he
No,
was
but
doing.
before it was different. Going to school, like all the friends. Sometimes everybody we avoided the school for the day. You know what I mean? We don't go to school. We go somewhere else.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's si faceva filone, si dice.
A Finone.
Filone. Ma fa filone. Allora non andavi a
Like
scuola.
skip class?
Skip
Skipping,
class.
yeah, cutting.
E tu, when did you come to America?
1988.
What made you come here?
Oh, I came here because I have one of my uncle in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? So he sent a paper to all my family, like atto di richiamo.
The sponsorship, was it?
Yeah, sponsorship.
Oh, yes.
And.
At that time, it was
then,
really smart to go like.
And then
pursue
I
that.
came over. But I came over just for a little bit, and then I went back.
Just
back
yeah.
and forth, back
Okay,
and
what'd
forth.
you do when you first came?
I
You
used
looking
to
for work or?
Yeah, I used to work in a pizzeria.
Oh, okay. Ma tu facevi pizzaiolo back in
Pizzaiolo,
Italy.
yeah.
Nice. Everybody's a pizza in
I used to
Napoli,
make a
especially.
pizza. I know how to cook. I know how to do everything.
Yeah.
So,
No, you cook? I've never seen you cook before. Nah, come on.
Rocco te porta in giro. And then how did you meet your wife? That's
I
here.
met her in Italy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, in Italy.
You were visiting for vacation? No.
No.
Oh, he was visiting for vacation.
They're from the same town though.
Tu sei aiuto apposta per quello? Dito,
Per mia moglie?
It's time to get married.
you
It
know,
was like
did you?
it's time to get married.
Yeah, did you say it's like I have to go find a wife now? That's what you did.
No. That was just happened. No.
You saw her somewhere? Like what's the
No,
what's the
fossi
love
da fare una
story?
camminata che cadava.
E che succede?
Non fossi una che cadava.
You say straightforward. That's just how it is. I like it.
And then what happened?
No, I'm kidding. So
No, and then what did you say? Like, you want to come to America with me?
Yeah, because she came. Matter of fact, she came over. I came over first, and then she got a ticket and she, visiting over here, and she came over and they deport them.
Yeah, she
Yeah, so they got to the airport.
Yeah.
They because they got him and they sent it back. Says no, it's
They got
that's it.
So what did you do? How did you get her back?
Oh my God.
You have to
Then
pay.
she try again another time, and they send it back twice.
That's
Serious,
crazy.
yeah.
But you got
serious,
deported 2 or 3 times.
two times.
But
It's okay.
Mom,
Make
now
people
we're good.
understand
Now
that
we're
it's
good.
not so easy.
The only
Like,
thing
you
she
went
can
through it.
come over. The only thing she She's gonna get married with me.
Yeah.
Then
Oh,
they get-
okay.
No, but still after that, it takes time.
Yeah.
Like
Takes
you
time.
don't. You
It
don't
took
Wait, you couldn't come for vacation? Like not
Yeah, she
even.
came on
I
vacation.
was over my vacation.
Oh, the
Limit.
limit, and then
3 months, 2 months.
Yeah.
A few days.
Yeah.
I didn't know,
Yeah.
We were together, that's why I
Yeah.
was here.
Wow. And then it wasn't easy, but you got it done. You married him for the
She married me for the citizenship.
Yeah.
That's the real love.
I
right
could tell.
there.
That's how you know it's true love when he could joke like that and everything's good. But it brings me to my next point. You guys started making videos with your daughter.
Yeah.
And I
As
feel
a
like-
joke, I was playing,
Yeah, but I feel like that's taken off.
So at night you go home, have a couple of glasses of wine, you started cooking, and thing,
Yeah.
Then
We've
I
been
got
doing
so many
this
like.
for my whole life. Like
Yeah.
it's not like I just recently picked up the camera and started really showing it.
Right.
And at first, I always knew I wanted to make content, and I was like, how do I make my dad? I wanted him to be like, oh, this is how you do this. This is how you do this. But he's like, no. He's like, do. You know what I'm saying? Like he would never just
Explain that.
explain and so I
Yeah,
was like,
I
I need
get
to
it, I
figure
get it.
out a way to do it.
But whatever I cook, when I cook, it's only 5-10 minutes.
Yeah,
Time
it's
I put the
quick.
water, this and that,
Quick.
Yeah. But how are you so good at cooking? I don't understand.
because I know how to eat. So I have to do
Bravo.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
I know how to
No.
eat.
You never trust a skinny chef.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But let me ask you this: you cook all day. You own a restaurant.
Yes.
Are we allowed to say the name of the place? Give
Yes,
un
you
po'
can.
di pubblicità.
Yes.
Our
Yeah.
restaurant is
My-
called Cafe Graziella in Hillsborough, New Jersey.
Nice.
Hillsborough.
I feel like you never even put that on though. Like you would never think that you guys
I
have a
will be
restaurant.
promoting.
And now this is the time to
very
start.
soon.
No, because she's always busy. When
I'm
I tell
always
him
busy.
something,
Of course, yeah.
I'm going to do this, I have things to do, Sometimes
I'm
she
studying.
does.
I think start from here. Now you start doing it in there and show the dishes you have available.
No, but
she
we
wants-
make,
you
we
know,
make, yeah.
She
even
wants her
it-
TikTok to be
just
popping,
TikTok,
you
yeah.
know, and everything else. Don't worry about it.
But you got to pay her to do this.
Exactly.
He doesn't like you anymore. He's a nut chick. He's a nut chick.
Mannaggia. Stai zitto tu, dici mi
No,
avevamo.
you
need
know
a
why?
raise.
Because I'm in a family business.
Yeah.
Same thing.
You have to be motivated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know how you motivate, right? Con i denari.
$20. There you go. Nah, $20.
No, ma te non
Io
esco per
pago.
carità.
200.
Just they go in my pocket.
Ah,
You know what I mean?
okay.
When, you know.
Yeah, it's nice.
Does a restaurant business interest you?
It really does, but I'm very bipolar about it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think you understand coming from a family
Yeah.
business. It's a lot of responsibility, and I'm just.
It's a lot of hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But being that, you're in a business and you cook all day, to go home and cook, it doesn't,
No, but
It's not
sometimes
annoying?
I have a couple of guys over there, they work with, I'm not cooking all the time, you know what I mean? I'm there, whatever has to be done, I'll do it.
Right.
But sometimes I cook, sometimes don't. If I gotta wash a dish, I go wash the dishes,
Yeah.
no problem when I'm working.
You can do everything.
Sometimes, but I have some good guys, some good cooks. They
Yeah.
cook for me. You know what I mean? And I was lucky because when I came here, even in Italy, when I was on the boat, I used to work with a lot of good chefs, really, really good chefs. So I learned a lot of things from them.
good.
I always ask him too. I'm like, so which one did you learn this from? And which one did you learn?
There's, like,
And then
some
he
big
always
guys?
mentions that they never taught him anything.
Yeah.
Really,
Nice,
he just
nice.
watched.
Yeah.
Do I-
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
that's the real way to learn.
That's the real way to learn.
What's a dish in your restaurant that you have that you can't find anywhere else?
Ooh, I know this answer.
No, I
Chicken
have.
parmesan?
We make like a fish, even a meat. I
No,
make
Jenny, you
some. Which one? The stuffed veal chop.
Stuffed veal
Veal
chop.
chop, yeah.
Have you ever
Veal
had a
chop?
stuffed veal
Veal
chop?
chop, but stuffed.
What's
We
it
put
stuffed
a
with?
stuffed with the fontina cheese, spinach. We put a prosciutto.
The prosciutto,
It
that's my
comes-
favorite.
It comes
White,
with
wine sauce?
no, in red wine
Barolo,
sauce.
red
Red
wine
wine
sauce.
sauce with mushroom, porcini
Arracchio.
mushroom. Rubats.
Can we,
Oh, that's
can we
nice.
curse on here?
I like a good veal chop.
You can let it rip.
I have a video when I make it like in a restaurant. You know what I mean? It's
I posted a while ago.
Ultimate?
yeah.
Ultimate? Or no?
Ultimate veal chop.
What made you go ultimate on your video? Because I've been following you for a minute.
But what do you mean the ultimate?
It was just the first. Oh, you know what it was? My first video was the cheesesteak. Remember? And it was like my dad was like, "We'll make this a cheesesteak, like just this big loaf of bread." I was like, "That's an ultimate cheesesteak." So when I put it all together, I was like, "It's an ultimate cheesesteak."
Was
And
it
then I
10
kept
million
up with
views
the
later?
theme. I was like,
just
ultimate
kept
this,
going
ultimate
ultimate.
that. And then everyone's like, that's not ultimate, that's not ultimate. I'm like,
No, my restaurant, it's the veal chop that we make. It's a big sell. People, we
That's
make
your
some
special-
good octopus. We
but we make a lot of
the
stuff.
We make a
My
lot of
favorite is, have you ever had, well, probably, pork chop breaded and fried in a brandy
like-
cream sauce with mozzarella cheese.
I like
Asparagus.
that with like a cherry peppers or something.
Yeah, that's a different way to make.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's
grilled.
different,
You want to make that grilled.
No. It's even you can put in
No,
pan,
like a-
pan. In the pan you fry without peppers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you guys are going to an
White
Italian
wine,
restaurant, what do
garlic.
you want to find on the menu? Or is it
Like
special?
what kind of Italian restaurant? Like a true, authentic Italian,
Like
or like
one
a
like
red
mine.
sauce?
Are you guys a red sauce joint or?
No, we're more like fine dining.
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm probably getting like a nice like carbonara by you then.
Okay.
Like a nice authentic Italian dish.
No, we make that. Yeah.
And then a protein with it. So probably a steak, honestly.
Yeah, if it's
A
like
belly
four of
steak.
us, I order a little of everything, and I try
That's
to
what
try a
we
bunch of
usually do,
things.
too.
Burger pasta prune.
No, but the way
Two
we do in a
pastas.
restaurant, like we have our menu. You know, but every day we run like 10 special. The fish every day. You know what I mean? The stuff, all the different. It's not a menu. But we tell by the month. Today we have this, we have that. You know,
gotta be there,
octopus, we have a veal chop, we have a sea bass, we have like
Right.
fishes and stuff.
I think you could tell an authentic Italian restaurant, like fine dining, versus like Italian American, from the cold and hot antipasto.
Yeah.
That's how you tell the
That's a great take
Cold
right there.
antipasto, right? Like
Prosciutto, fresh mozzarella, sharp provolone, you know what I mean? Put some grilled zucchini, you know,
Olives.
you know.
Yeah, that's a great take right there.
like what do you
Wait,
put?
what is
like,
done in an
and
Italian
then, like an
American?
Italian
You
American
put it
one,
like the
you're gonna
dry-
see like a head of lettuce with
No,
like
no, no.
sardines and a piece of cheese.
No, that's American stuff. But you know, you put a dry sausage, you know, the sausage.
Yeah.
Salsiccia
Un
buono.
sausage zic.
Sabino loves salsiccia.
Tu non più di Rocco. Rocco mangia
My
tutti i
mom is
salsicci.
cracking up. My
Poi ci
mom-
mettono un bello bicchiere di vino rosso vicino. E
Yeah,
poi fa un antipasto di mare. che è
You know, like this place in the city, Balados, they make the antipasto with buffalo mozzarella, but buffalo mozzarella is so hard to maintain over here.
It's tough. The
Because
shelf
it
life.
gets, si faccia brutto dopo New York.
The fresh mozzarella from buffalo. They send them over here like on Thursday. But you can eat on
got a guy?
Friday.
You got a guy or no?
I know the guy. Sometimes I take it, but sometimes.
Maybe
You know what I mean? They already old. You know what I mean? I get pissed. I get really pissed. But I know sometimes I make my own mozzarella too. I get the curd, you know, the hot water, and I make the mozzarella.
Ma di bufalo proprio.
No,
You can't make buffalo mozzarella here.
No.
Nah, it's impossible.
I know some people trying to figure it out.
Scientists.
What do you mean?
Like to make the buffalo mozzarella here. Like I know somebody that freezes the milk, ships it.
My dad doesn't believe in freezing.
No?
No.
You don't
Fresh, never
freeze
frozen.
anything?
No, not
Every-
too much.
no, he won't
Only the
freeze anything.
calamari. I have the calamari because you know what I mean.
It helps shape it though.
What?
When you fry it, it's beautiful. It's a
See,
mandena boa.
you got to take it out.
Yeah.
You got to defrost. You got to dry it out,
Yeah.
and you cook, and it comes nice and crispy. I have a tender. I have a good calamari.
Kind of like butter,
Yeah.
right?
All right, so I want to ask you a couple of questions. When you have some free time and you're watching TV, what channels do you go to? You look like
What a
you look like a
change.
History Channel kind of guy for some
Yeah,
reason.
no,
my gosh,
I like documentary. You know, I see. You know,
Nat Geo?
Yeah. Stanley Tucci, I like the show that he
yeah,
did
he's a
in,
good guy,
in
right?
Great show.
Naples. You know what I mean? I like that. You know what I mean?
We were saying the other day we were like upstairs watching the History Channel, and our producer here, Andrew, his dad is off the boat Sicilian, and we say like our dads watch things to learn all day but don't learn.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like we're watching about
100%.
lions and tigers, and then
Right over the head.
one.
They don't process any of it.
Yeah. Well, me neither, to be honest, 'cause I'm just on my phone, whatever's playing, you know. But
That's
I gotta
so
love
true.
that.
They're all the same.
like your dad, like
Same,
Parte
yeah.
di Rocco,
Animals.
If he's watching TV, he's watching whatever the nature channel is of like some kind of fish
Yeah.
swimming.
No, but also my dad's that, and also just like any type of mafia movie and like TV show. Like he's always
Yeah?
watching.
No, but I watch Gomorrah, which is I like.
I think
know
you
what
are Gomorrah.
Gomorrah was a nice show because but like Suburra. Did you guys see Suburra?
That sounds like something
every-
else.
Suburo.
No,
I don't want to be inappropriate. That's-
everything like I've heard of it. Someone else told me
Suburo,
it's like a
yeah.
mafia.
Yeah.
No,
sure.
it's
In Rome,
in
it's in
Rome.
Rome,
In
yeah.
Rome, yeah. It's it's nice to see that.
Oh, Cougis, are you tired of these ads? Listen, I'm sorry. We got to keep the lights on over here. But listen, we got something special for you. We just launched our Patreon. Spend a couple dollars. You don't have to watch these ads no more. B, what else can they do?
Listen, you'll get some behind the scenes of what we do in a day, a little bit before the show, maybe sometimes after the show, and you'll watch the show without the ads. You won't have to hear these ads anymore. You can just watch the whole show without any breaks.
Yeah, you get a full podcast, uncensored, unedited, full cut. What you see is what you get. No more ads. That's the best part. So go out there, support the fellas, and do the right thing, all right?
Yeah, click the link in the description to go on Patreon.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
You watch Sopranos or anything like that?
Yeah, I like Soprano. Yeah.
Who's your favorite character?
I like James Gandolfini, the way he does it. You know,
Tony
sure,
Soprano,
yeah.
of course,
Of
of
course.
course.
If there was like Sopranos versus Gomorrah, they had a war, who would win? You think?
I've asked him this before.
You've asked him that?
I like it, but you know, it's not like because of the movie. I like the way they talk, the way they, you know what I mean, the expression themselves. You know what I mean? Not like the
Expression
movie.
themselves.
You understand? The way they talk. You
Yeah.
know, that's what I like, and mostly. You know?
Yeah.
You know, so I can watch it. I know. Also, I like a funny movie.
Yeah.
I like, you know.
Funny
Totò,
how?
Totò, you never see a movie
Totò's,
Totò?
yeah, classic.
Totò,
I've seen like little clips, but we gotta watch.
Troisi.
You
them.
guys have
Yeah.
to
You
watch
like
that.
Troisi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Have
funny
you guys
ones.
watched Mare Fuori?
No. So okay, clearly this household is very Italian. So with your kids, what were like some things you tried to implement growing up, like values of what it means to be Italian, Napolitano, you know?
No, but first of all, we talk them in Italy all the time. But me and
Oh,
her.
you took them every summer? Oh, every summer?
Besides this, like me and my wife, we don't speak English in the house. We speak Italian.
That's why she speaks so good.
Anzi, Napolitano, parliamo.
Sì, sì, sì.
And they can learn, so they learn automatically. They go to school, they learn English. You know, yeah, they have a both language. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't teach them. No, they get them automatically. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They already learned.
It's probably their first language was Italian, right?
Who?
You?
I guess
As
so.
far as you can remember?
No. There's videos of me that I'm like, I literally ask, Ma, quando stiamo andando in Italia? Remember? I'm like about to jump in the pool. I wait. I stand on the diving board. I try to find my mom. I'm like, Ma, quando stiamo andando in Italia?
Yeah.
And then she's like, dopodomani. And I go and
Yeah.
But
jump in the water.
How often you go now to Italy? Once, twice a year?
like, no, once.
Oh, just once? I feel like you're always
Every
there.
summer. Really?
Unless you just record so
Everybody
much.
says
Record.
that.
We go there in
Everybody
summertime.
says
Yeah. How long do you stay when you go?
Before, many years ago, I saw even 2 months at a time.
Wow.
You know.
Yeah. it's a
Even
long
3.
time.
It's
We
hard
need to-
now.
No, it's hard now.
So now.
With
Si
the
bruci
business.
soldi, look, you know?
Hey, sa bucciotto cosa.
No, what's crazy? What's crazy in Italy when I visit, like especially a small town, minchia, I pay for everybody. You know, like, I go to the bar, I'm buying everybody, and then over here,
Yeah.
a stessa cosa, sempre paghi.
Io pago.
E io pago.
Right? It's like it's not expensive though. Like
No, here it's more expensive.
Here's more
But that is-
expensive.
No, but
But-
every year when you go back, it just
Yeah,
gets
but
more
every
and more
time you're going
expensive.
back there, you got to buy tickets. You got to do this. You got to do that. Rent a car.
It adds up. Yeah, it adds up. But you guys have property there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
when you go, do you buy like stuff to give your friends, like a carton of cigarettes or something?
Of course.
That's like such
Duty
a thing.
free.
Yeah,
Duty
yeah.
free.
Like when someone comes to visit, you give them a little marble light.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, remember like I buy it to the airport, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Duty
But they
free,
one
yeah.
over there, they're not good, you know what I mean? That's a contraband. It's not the real.
Really?
It's not the real one. You want to buy in a Wawa or somewhere else.
I didn't know that.
I know, I
thought
could-
just they didn't have the stamp on it, so it's cheaper.
No, they don't have no stamp on the bottom.
Yeah, but that's why it's cheaper, no? The New York tax.
Yeah, it's
and-
cheap. That's why you pay $6 a packet. You know,
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
$60.
but you have to buy like 10 packs.
Yeah, it's worth
Yeah, but
it. I mean, I'm not a smoker, but if
No, but they're
you're
not good. They're totally different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Che lì là, the cigarette that you buy at the airport, Newark or JFK, they sono cigaretti contrabband. They're not real cigarette like you buy in a store here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's different.
That's nice. Well, is it true that Napoli is un paese del sole?
Sole, eh?
Yeah. Remember
Del
Crazy
sole,
Vinny?
del sole e del mare.
Solo del mare.
Bello.
È
Like,
vero
who
che-
doesn't want that?
What, do you guys ever feel like Napoli gets that reputation where it's like, oh, no, don't go to Napoli?
Ma tu se vai, if you go to Naples right now, it's full of tourists. The city is food.
Yeah, but like
you
true
can
Napoli? Napoli chain.
Napoli chain,
Lungomare.
Spacca Napoli,
Yeah.
Spacca Napoli, Adudesca, tutto.
The Umorale di Maradona, where is that?
I
There's
quartieri
a couple of them.
spagnoli. I
There's a
quartieri
couple.
spagnoli.
No, the-
Sa, via Toledo, ci sono, poi sopra via Toledo, forse via Roma,
Yeah.
sopra ci sono i quartieri spagnoli.
Yeah.
E una di quelle strade, vai soprattutto, ci hanno fatto...
Yeah.
You guys
a
have never
piedi,
been there?
Never
No,
been-
yeah.
I've been to
Of
Napoli.
course.
I mean, every time we land, we land in Napoli.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
But,
But you never like went to.
I stood that
I
one time
stayed
in
1 or 2 days.
Caserta, like 2 times. We went one time for a big concert there in Scampia.
Scambia.
What are they doing to that right now? It's like reconstructing it? Or
Where?
they're-
Scampia.
I think.
No, le vele le dovevano buttare giù, ma no, non penso che l'hanno fatto.
No, I
Poi
saw
hanno
a
fatto-
video, I saw a
no,
video.
no, ma hanno fatto sfollare la gente. La gente molti non vivono più là, perché sono pericolanti. Loro hanno fatto sfollare.
I gotcha.
E-
Paesi del
Però
Sud.
è bello andare, se deve andare là, fate una
Wait, so you
giornata a
literally have
Napoli.
never been like to Margellina and like
What's that?
the quartieri spagnoli? Like you've never went
No,
over
no,
there?
no. I was there quick.
Guys, what are you doing?
We
know,
we
it's
we
crazy.
when we went that one time, we went from Milano to Napoli for the concert. Then we went to my hometown, and then we went back to Milano.
Okay, well next.
And then, but we land in Napoli and then drive straight to Salerno.
Yeah, I mean I don't blame you after a long flight.
Next time you guys are there, give me a call.
I show you a
And I
picture.
show you a couple
Yeah.
one day in Naples. I show
Beautiful,
you.
beautiful.
I show you a picture to Napolitano. He said
Wow.
he said che sto buono qua, you know.
Yeah. We'll show your face.
Ah, all right, okay.
Non
okay,
preoccupare, so
okay,
chi, so
okay.
chi, you know? But Sorrento's Napoli, no?
No, it's
I consider it, but they say.
no, Sorrento è
not
più vicino
considered
a
Napoli?
Che?
Non è...
Sì, no, è
Yeah.
Campania, però non è Napoli.
Regione.
Però 20 minuti stai a Sorrento.
Yeah. Because I've been to Sorrento.
Che lei è una penisola sorrentina.
I've only been there once.
To Sorrento? Yeah, that's one of my
When
favorite
you
cities.
when you go to Italy, you just say Napoli the whole time.
Mostly. Every year that for the past 3 years I've been going to Rome. At least once.
You like Rome?
I love Rome.
No, we went to Puglia last time.
Oh, yeah, we also went to Puglia.
But where do we live in
Ischia,
summertime?
Procida.
It's right on the water, you know what I mean? So it's a beautiful water. You have all the island, you know. You get a boat, you go for you know what I mean? It's nice, you know what I mean? Ischia, wherever you want to go,
You go
can
island
go.
hopping.
Right. Yeah, it's nice. That's why I love Italy in the summer, especially. Does your town get a lot of tourists by you guys?
Yeah, the summertime, yes.
Not that
How do the
much.
natives take that? They like that there's tourists, or they hate it? Because it's like some
I think
towns
so.
really hate it, and some towns appreciate it because it brings the money in.
No. They
No.
they appreciate it.
They appreciate it.
Yeah, that's good.
This summer I brought the kids for the first time to Italy, and they loved it. So it's funny like how Italian summers, I think for the kids growing, it's like the most important thing to be connected
It's a
very-
core memory too.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, like
100%.
our summers are always in Italy, and the next generation you got to bring it to them too. You know, like when
That's
you
my
have kids,
biggest
you're gonna
blessing,
teach them
yeah.
Italian, obviously.
100%.
You're gonna take them to Napoli. So I feel like it's our duty, and your parents have done a great job in instilling the culture in you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I hope so.
like they say,
hope so.
you know, femmine vacche bue do paese tuoi.
Yeah, giusto.
Right?
Come si dice? No,
It means
pure si dice porci e bue dei paesi tuoi.
oh that too.
Porci e
Oh,
bue
that's
dei
what you
paesi-
said.
what does that mean?
So like
Porci e
it
bue.
translates to like you want the
Come
women
cane
and
porci.
cows from your town.
Oh yeah.
It basically means like
Thoroughbred.
you know keep the roots strong.
I got it. I met this Sicilian lady not too long ago, and she was telling me her parents are first cousins.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's really weird. How do you? Is that a thing in Napoli too? Where
Che cosa?
Rocco sta facendo battuta. ti
No,
amici.
sei vicino alla volta, non ci capisci.
no, but I'm talking like 60 years ago.
Yeah.
Eh.
Used to do like in the
But why they do
They like
that?
because they like
Ma che
Targaryens.
cosa? Che cosa?
family in the family.
Oh,
would you-
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Something
saying.
with
But
cheese.
Sicilian culture, it's very, very common.
Because they're Targaryens. You watch Game of Thrones or no?
No.
Specialmente chi là che ci avevano soldi non volevano farci niente da fuori, eh?
Yeah, but why is that? They
I
just
don't know.
didn't want to branch out.
That's a 6,
Agreed.
7 years ago. This.
They didn't have many choices. You know, it's a little small town.
A Napoli non si fa così.
Come on, bro, are you nuts? Who does that?
You gotta be sick. You gotta be
There's no
sick.
Tinder. No, of course not. Of course not.
Yeah. Perciò mi tutto guastato, you know? I don't know.
Tutto parino di qualcuno.
Mentally disorder.
Right, right.
Vieni a parlare Vincenzo.
All right, let's do a little cheese break and then we'll bring Mama in a little bit. Yeah,
Mangiano
cheese
un po'
break.
per
Hold on.
formaggio, va.
No.
Sto belle
I
formaggio.
know Reeby really wants to try the formaggio.
Yeah.
Senti se come mi fai a Vincenzo, no?
This
No,
cheese gets me
okay.
through the day every time.
The best.
Are
Okay.
you gonna pass some or what?
All right, yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Go formaggio.
Italian cheese the way it's meant to be.
These artisan wraps are stuffed with fresh mozzarella.
Fresh mozzarella the way it's meant to be.
Taste the formaggio difference.
Get it now. Formaggio is available at ShopRite, Key Food, Hannaford, Costco, Walmart, and Sam's Club.
Find formaggio today at your local grocery store or your club store.
Formaggio, it's all about the cheese.
Mangia.
Now back to the show.
Lei è la protagonista, è la regina della casa. Nel cassetto
If she doesn't want to do it, don't make her do it.
Whatever you're called, you don't have to.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Our family, you know, we have all the families, restaurants, pizzeria, you know, that's our
Wait,
things.
how many first cousins do you have?
Oh, I made a list. Wait, are we rolling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's
Like
that
29?
This
family
is
tree?
actually what I wanted. This is good. No, wait. I wrote down every single one of our cousins. Or my cousins.
Nice.
No, we have I have nieces, they have kids.
Yeah.
Oh, so you have what is that called? Like Bizia, right?
No,
Yes. Yeah, something
Right?
like that.
no,
yeah.
we have a...
Donna si dice.
How do you say
bis
great
no,
aunt?
io non nonna. Bis-
No,
Prozia.
pro cugine. Pro
Progine.
cugine. Pro cugine.
Pro cugine.
It's second cousins.
It's our
Yeah.
cousin that's a pro.
Exactly. That too.
I'm the pro cugino de famiglia.
The second cousin. But you guys are probably like first cousins, right?
No,
how
so
close
my
you are?
mom has 7 sisters.
6.
Wow.
6?
With me it's 7.
Only girls?
No, and
And
then
2
she has
brothers.
2 brothers. So
big
9
family.
siblings
9. Yeah.
altogether.
Your dad's side?
Ma sono tutti in Italia o qua?
I have a sister here and a brother.
And then the rest are in Italy.
The
The rest
rest
are
are in
in
Italy.
and you know.
But
And
then,
my mom is just there.
Yeah.
So Ilaria, she took after you with the red hair. You have hair like that? Where did the red hair come from?
this is fake.
Oh, that's fake?
Yeah.
Is it?
No,
What's
but
your
she has
natural
light
haircut?
hair. She has
Yeah?
light hair, like a light
No,
brown.
I grew up basically blonde, and then when I
Yeah.
hit like 13 years old, I became like really dark.
Yeah, darker, but
I was
not
like,
dark.
not
Me
dark.
too, except
Except something else.
So long, brother. So how many
Happens.
siblings does your dad have?
My dad has 2. So he has a brother and a
Okay,
sister.
so your mom, you have the bigger side,
Yeah, of
obviously.
course.
Yeah.
We spend more time with.
And my
Yeah.
sister has a pizzeria too.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
and
all
my
like
brother.
restaurant.
Yeah, all in the
Like
same
even
food
her
industry.
brother, one of our brothers in Italy owns a beach bar.
Sick.
I'm so
in
sick.
Napoli?
Wait, so you're
Right
from
on
the
the
same
water.
town as your husband?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
But
That's
they
when
never met.
when I met him. You know,
Yeah.
my bar. used
Was
to
he
be-
smooth or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, smooth
She
enough.
just decided.
Was he smooth? Yes or no?
Yes, he was. Yeah.
What was his pickup line? They said, you know, ciao
Signor.
No,
Due caffè per favore.
No, that's literally what happened. Isn't that what happened?
no, you need a drink.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
He's drinking.
Okay. That's funny. So they're all food background,
Food
and
background,
then
yeah.
I guess that's where the passion for everybody cooking and was your
Yeah.
parents cooks or anything or
My nonna was a fisherman,
Yeah, used to fish. Yeah.
and my grandma is a boss lady. Like she's the one that.
open up of this
Opened up
bar,
the bar and
and
everything
everything.
like
We used to cook and do everything. And my grandmother, she used to have another place always on the beach of Torre
Yeah.
Gaveta, and she used to cook and do everything. The boss was my grandmother. She helped my mom to open the bar. She opened another bar for her daughter, another bar for another son. You know, and after that,
bars
you
for
know,
everybody?
Yeah.
It's like
Just
Oprah,
like
you
that.
get a bar.
You
And
get
you
a
get a
bar.
bar.
And now,
that's good.
Now
everything's
it's like you get a
different, yeah.
restaurant, you get a pizzeria.
Nice, nice.
Yeah,
Wait, so
yeah.
so what's your family tree looking like?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
go ahead.
I have
We should do this one day too.
23 first cousins.
23?
23.
God bless.
And then 15 second cousins.
Wow.
You want to give them all shout outs?
Yes, I do.
I want to hear how many
Shout out to all my
doubles.
cousins.
Yeah,
she
how
has.
many repeat names do we have? That's what I'm very
No,
curious about.
I'm also not counting like
Oh,
My
Luigi.
family, friends, like
Okay.
cut,
okay.
like
Yeah.
cut, like I'm not counting them. I'm not counting them.
Yeah.
But no, look, I have it right here.
Yeah.
Yours?
Yeah, the
Might as well read them out.
the-
Anybody wants to listen to Italian names? Here's your
yeah, the repeat name it's just Luigi.
Luigi.
Oh,
Luigi.
repeat. That's what you meant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Luigi.
Like which two aunts have the same name? You know?
Vincenzo. Well, actually, no, not with cousins.
Yeah. Vincenzo, it's not just by your father's side. Vini,
Did you
yeah,
name
Vini.
Vincenzo
Oh, Vini,
after
yeah.
your
Yeah,
dad?
After my dad's dad.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's tradition.
yeah.
Now I have to name my son Caesar.
Cesare.
Cesare.
Cesare. Why is Cesare such a big Napolitano name?
Because it's a powerful name, like after like Caesar.
Yeah. But I know so many Napolitan Cesares. It's sick.
Yeah. Is it Cesare or
Cesare Carmine.
Cesare Carmine?
Sisi.
Sì, yeah.
It's fire.
Sì.
Wait, do you guys know how to say my name?
Ilaria.
Okay.
Right?
Perché sono
Ilaria.
italiani,
Well,
perciò.
how do people like...
Alaria?
Ilaria, Ilaria.
How- what's your
my
last
God,
name
it's
again?
So bad.
Rubano.
Rubano.
What is it?
Lubrano.
Lubrano. All right.
Because it looks like an L.
I'm trying to think of your username. Right? I don't know. Lubrano.
Ah, yeah.
You can call me Nonna.
Yeah.
What do you think about her social media sensation, you know? Seeing the videos go crazy.
I think, she's doing good. It's the reason that sometimes, I don't want to cook, but she forced me to cook.
Ma vai, cucina.
Mom, we
vai.
gotta do something different.
10 milioni views. Vai, ma.
The only thing, they come late at night, they come
Yeah,
late from
yeah,
the
you guys eat
restaurant.
late. No, not for nothing.
And,
Meats again.
we have to cook and then we have to clean afterwards because I don't like leaving, go to
mess.
the mess over there. And
That's the worst part about cooking is cleaning.
yeah, that's the
why I
worst
don't do
part.
it.
That's why I don't like it because I have to clean
I know.
afterwards.
She's.
Do you use a dishwasher or no?
I do.
You do?
I do, yeah.
But you
She-
clean it before it
she's
goes in the
modern.
dishwasher?
I do, but you have to clean anywhere around because when he cooks, he splashes all over the place. It's just not just
Like,
that
when he flips
Yeah.
the saucepan.
That's the
he
cuisine
thinks
special.
he's in the
Everything.
restaurant.
Not cook and clean.
He thinks he's in the restaurant.
That's because the restaurant business, though.
That's the
Things are
restaurant business
mayhem.
has some help, The guy.
And at the end of the night, they like pour hot water. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
they,
Also, when you cook, the fire has to be strong.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah, yeah.
Doesn't taste good.
Yeah. Well, Ilaria, who's the better cook?
I knew you were gonna ask me this.
Mama or papa?
No, they both have their own specialties.
So what's the best thing she makes, and what's the best thing he makes?
Pasta pomodoro, linguine con le vongole, just any seafood really. But my they're both really good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I have the best of both worlds. But she can't do like cream sauce. I feel like
No, I don't like cream. That's why.
can't do like cream sauce.
It's fattening. So
Yeah.
I don't
She's
do
more
cream.
healthy. He's more like
Yeah.
Vola,
not
vola,
healthy.
yeah.
like whatever. As long as it tastes
Well, that's
good.
that restaurant mentality, I think.
No, he says he has to eat good with taste. A lot of oil, a lot of things.
No, but that's so valid. If you're gonna eat, like, it's gonna have to taste good. or
I
else what's the
know,
point?
but
So this time of year, what's like the best dish to have right now?
this
Like
time of
seasonal.
This time of year.
Well, there's now it's Easter time.
I like fish, like any
Fish all year round.
yeah,
All year
saltfish alla plancha, anything.
Now you gotta make easy. Gotta make braciole.
Oh yeah. We're gonna have Easter by my house.
Oh,
We're
you
gonna
make
have
braciole for Easter?
Ma fai tracudel?
Yeah.
The short ribs, make
like a ragu, with the meatballs,
Yeah.
we put everything in. Short ribs.
Forget about it.
braciole
Yeah.
and everything. We do
Sausage.
we do the pastiera, we
Yeah.
do all the kind of
What do you guys eat on Easter?
Easter.
Easter, don't we eat
Lamb.
lamb.
Capita.
Lamb, yeah, he does the lamb. He likes lamb and he does it.
But our Nonna goes crazy. She likes the brain of the.
Oh,
Do you guys get crazy like that?
my
Couple
stomach
of
just went like in a knot.
A capezzella, a grippa.
No.
No, non è per te.
No.
Yeah, my family, I used to eat it.
Coniglio, mi piace.
Io no. I can't get around the
it's
taste.
like slimy.
Yeah, it's
Then you've never had it good.
But we
I
also
used to think that too.
we also had like really rough childhood. Like our nonna used to
Traumatic.
raise it. Like we would play with the coniglio tre
Oh,
settimane.
same.
Bugs Bunny, Bugs Bunny.
And then the second later's like,
Yeah.
I'll see you later. Dove è andato Bugs Bunny? Dove è andato? No, scappate.
A Salerno, tu quando tu mangi un
Yeah? È una cosa proprio da Salerno.
No, a Ischia, Salerno. Io quando stavo lavoravo a Salerno.
Yeah.
Sempre un
So your town is known for fish?
Fish.
Like
yeah.
my town, my parents' hometown, Sassano, is known for their cheese.
Oh,
And
okay.
your
Yeah, we're a
town,
mountain town.
your town is
Okay.
Ifungi, right?
Yeah.
The mushrooms.
Boy,
We have a big mountain, so we have a lot
Oh
of.
my gosh, do you guys have that like festival every year with the mushrooms?
No.
Is that you?
La
Sounds like
Sagra?
something.
Have you
nice.
ever heard of Monte Cervati?
No, what is that?
No,
Oh,
you're
that's cheese.
No,
Monte Formaggi.
our mountain's like the biggest in our Campania.
Interesting.
It's like 1,900 meters. No, vicino a Vallo di Diano. Vallo di Diano si chiama.
Sanza il paese.
Ci sono pure le castagne là.
Yeah,
Yes,
a lot of
yes.
castagne.
Ma sta vicino al paese di Salvatore, forse, non si chiama? Montella.
Yeah, I heard Montella.
Yeah.
Have
It's
you
like 30
ever?
minutes away.
Polinuro is around there?
Palinuro.
Okay.
Palinuro's like 40 minutes away.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's nice, but
I think
after those 2 weeks, that's it, you know?
I know,
Really? You
I
don't want
know.
to stay longer?
No, not my town.
Because you need
You
your
guys have to come to
house,
our
your comfortable spot, that's
Yeah.
why.
I think 2 weeks now in my life, I think it's a lot. It's good. 2 weeks, I'm good with Italy. Anything more than that, then you start going crazy, I feel.
This summer, I'm going to go like 3 weeks, but I have a wedding and then
Yeah, it's same.
I'm going on tour, you know?
Same. I have
basically.
my nephew is gonna get married this June.
Nice.
Are
Actually,
you guys, the whole family's going?
me and her.
And then he's coming later?
Yeah.
2 months?
That's the way to do it.
Yeah,
Maybe?
maybe.
Still not
God
decided?
willing.
We see what happens.
You know what was tough growing up when I used to go to Italy? Because my Italian was all right. It wasn't too good. When you go to Italy, boom, you're like throwing out dialect. You sound fluent Italian.
Yeah.
Just when you get it, you go back to America and then you start
Every
losing
year.
it.
Every year.
I like just when I'm rolling, it's like, damn, we got to go back home now.
Yeah.
Because we stood for a month too at a time.
I
With
feel
my
Ilaria's Italian's really good. Her pronunciation
Yeah,
is
she's,
good.
Yes,
you're
I'm
definitely better than
Sopranos.
us. Is it time?
Also,
Time for
è tempo?
è tempo per cresciuto?
Un
Ancora
po',
no.
Che è
non
successo?
tutto.
Not tutto.
Ah, un
No,
po'.
tutto.
No, it's an
Ma
Per,
oggi ci sta.
per qualche clip. Tu hai visto Joe Gambino e Mario Bosco? Il nostro co-host?
No,
Sono
non ho visto.
Lo sai che noi siamo virali in Italia adesso?
Sì?
Sì, perché il nostro programma Cresciuto Italiano siamo come Big Justice Big Justice e AJ.
Virale.
Boom, boom, boom.
Non ho capito che sia.
No,
Sicuramente
Noi
che non hai
siamo
capito.
adesso ti spiego un po'. Io e Rocco siamo il brain rot di Italia e in America, tutti e
Ok.
due.
You
Sai
know
che è
what that
brain
is,
rot?
Penso una via di mezzo tra Italia e americano.
No,
Vabbè.
questo sì, ma quando i gente guardano sul telefono prende è solo per passatempo, non sembra niente,
Non si insegna
ok.
niente, no.
si
di
perde
sicuro.
tempo solo, you know?
That's it, that's it.
That's it.
Brain
basta.
rot. Your brain is rotting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Questi sono io e Rocco.
Mamma è proprio confuso ora.
No, perché io non è che capisco
Questa è
troppo
la lingua
di queste...
di 2025.
Sì.
Parliamo dell'anni. Tu che musica ascolta ora? Ancora Nina D'Angelo e Mario Melo?
Quando mi capita, mo devo andare a vedere Dino D'Angelo. Viene...
No, hanno cancellato.
No, ma lo rifanno.
In Atlantic City?
Yeah, lo rifanno.
It was canceled like 2 weeks, 3
I
weeks.
think it's gonna be like in the 28th.
It's nice.
The 28th
Because they said they were canceling
in
it.
Atlantic City. I went to see Rosetta e Caffè. Sal da
Do you know
Vinci.
that song?
Nino
Oh my god.
Come
How do you not know
vai,
that?
La
canta.
canzone Rosetta e Caffè.
Nino D'Angelo
no,
è
perché
un
so-
king.
Nino D'Angelo è-
Sì, per
ai
tutti i
suoi
napoletani.
tempi, sì, perché le canzoni sono, cioè non le dimentichi più. Neomelodico, sì.
My dad likes Pino Daniele.
Pino Daniele.
I love Pino Daniele.
Un altro
Yeah, I went to
classico.
see Pino Daniele when he came here 2 times.
Wow, legend
Really?
too.
Thank God, yeah.
Yeah.
Gigi D'Alessio,
Gigi D'Alessio,
I love Gigi.
yeah.
anche
King,
napoletano,
King.
no?
Pure l'ho visto 2 volte.
Clementino ti piace? È più,
È bravo perché
la
Clementino,
musica sua è
sì.
più,
È bravo, mi piace Clementino.
più rap.
Like-
Sì.
No, ma sono bravi.
Però adesso è anche personaggio.
Perché Rocco Hunt pure è bravo.
Yeah.
Sì, Rocco Hunt è bravissimo. È di Salerno.
Zucchero pure l'abbiamo visto, è bravissimo Zucchero.
Pooh. You like Pooh?
Yeah.
We like the old school
I don't
stuff.
know
Perché-
who that is.
Yeah, perché quando cucina deve almeno un po' di musica fuori, no?
Oh, sai che volevo dire? In tuo ristorante, che musica ti mette per il vibe?
Un po' di tutto.
No, Samba, yeah.
Eros Ramazzotti?
Andrea Bocelli.
Everybody.
We used to have Andrea Bocelli going on.
Repeat.
And then,
Basta questo Andrea.
and then we mix a little bit. And
I
then,
try to play more like recent music though. Like
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
but
Sfera?
still like no,
Mamma mia.
no. Like Rosette Cafe. You don't know that
I
song?
don't know what it is. No.
my
Can you sing it? Like that's the only way I'm gonna know.
How it
Yeah,
goes.
and right now I have a blackout. I don't know.
Oh yeah, do you know what that is?
Oh,
Oh my god, he's so good.
She reminds me of Rosaria a little bit,
yeah,
our cousin.
a lot,
yeah. Like
Really?
our cousin's very, American, but very Italian,
Yeah.
Like sticks with the roots.
Yeah, she found the guy back home, back in the motherland.
Yeah. Our
Oh, she's
cousin's
there right now?
No.
No.
She's dating a guy from the
okay.
motherland. You know, I feel like you'll. I don't know if you're seeing anybody right now, but I feel like that's the route.
Well, your parent, I feel like she would find love in Italy or
in
something.
Napoli, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, it doesn't have to be Napoli.
I mean,
Could be Puglia. Would you be happy if she found a nice Pugliese boy?
Why not?
Yeah?
Yeah. Nice is good.
Yeah.
As long
Basta,
as,
Yeah.
Basta che
È
nice,
bravo.
che
Bravo,
bravo,
bravo.
che,
That's nice. That's all we want for our kids,
good person,
My daughter, she ran away, but she has like a little crush in Italy too. It's
Really?
it's funny, yeah.
I think we all grew up that way, like
Yeah.
going to Italy and you're like, oh my god, like and then you're like,
of
am I
course.
gonna see him next year?
Lala, do you want to talk on that? No.
don't say nothing.
No, but
What's
that's
her name?
nice. Alessandra.
Alessandra and your son,
Antonio.
Anton.
But I would say though, I see your videos. You guys are really not that Italian though. Like you're kind of fake Italian. I get that vibe. You know what I mean? No, I'm serious. I'm sorry to offend you.
Do you actually think
you can
you're more
think whatever you
Italian
want
than
to
us?
think.
Yeah, I think we're definitely more Italian.
You're free
Should
to
we
think
test it
whatever
or
you want to
something?
think.
How do we test?
I don't know. Let's start seeing cooking spaghetti. I don't know.
Yeah. Ultimate rimbambiti.
Wait, do you have?
Crispy, crunchy, savory, and sweet. Order what you want on Uber Eats.
Listen, guys, from now till the end of the year, December 31st, on the Uber Eats app, you go to Anthony and Sampanini shop and you get a nice $25 off.
When you use the code Panini.
You gotta use the code Panini.
Terms apply. See app for details. Do you get mad when people comment like with her that they're not?
No,
really-
I have my niece, Martina, and my
My
both.
cousins get so mad. They
Martina
get
and
so-
Lenia. They keep
The comments, they keep track.
They're like,
Track.
did you see this? Did you see this? I'm like,
they
no.
get so mad. They say, my sister too. They want to kill somebody.
I laugh because it's like, like,
So,
yeah.
it's funny. So it's okay.
Like, you
As
don't-
long as they say something, it's good.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
That's,
My mom
see,
is
that's good
thinking-
mentality.
Good
Yeah,
PR.
exactly.
Good PR right there.
Hey,
Yeah.
pubblicità,
She's a
no?
mom.
Pubblicità, yeah.
Basta che mentre non commenti, non c'è problema.
Non ci
she's
sta
thinking about the
problema.
analytics and everything.
That's nice. Tu sei bravo.
Sì, bravo.
Ci provo.
Ci provo. E pezzi di cuore. No, come pezzi di pane. Tu sei un pezzi di pane.
Sì, no, è un pezzo di pizza.
Pezzi di
So,
pizza.
so I
pezzo di
feel like
pizza.
Ilaria is like the director of the family.
Yeah.
So I want to know what's next for you guys. Like, what do you see like your content going over the next couple of years? Like, if you had to pick a perfect scenario for you, what would it be?
Travel and like being in Italy and cooking. Like that's like, I don't know. I can
'Cause you-
only see like 3 months.
Yeah, because I think she has a little bit of the food content, but also the lifestyle stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I try to like add my life in there because I'm also just a girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
That's true. But I've been seeing your videos for years, and I think what does so well, obviously the ultimate pastas, the foods in general are amazing. But I think the aesthetic of like showing to mostly Americans, because Italians know what it is, but Americans, when they see your videos, you guys hanging out on the balcony, mom making vongole, you know what I mean? You get that authentic feel, who's smoking, who's having a buffet.
it's really real.
It's
like,
all
Yeah.
the truth.
Yeah, that's
La verità.
That's what we do in Italy.
right. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's so popular, because Americans want that lifestyle.
No,
You know what
but
I mean?
even when I would just post on Instagram, like before TikTok and anything, like just on my, like people that I went to school with, they would always be like, "Oh my gosh, like you lived the life, like all this stuff," and it was always just so positive. So
But at the end, it's simple things that we do. People
exactly,
do
it's not a
does
big deal.
regularly over there.
Yeah. And have you guys been to Northern Italy or no?
She has. Yes, you've been to
She
Firenze.
said no.
No, to visit, yes.
Yeah.
No, Firenze, yeah, sure, of course.
I still have to make my trips around.
I
feel
love,
there's
I
like
love
this-
Florence.
Something about the culture in Southern Italy is just different.
Yeah, it's way
100%.
better.
You know?
Way better.
And we speak
Florence is
dialect
nice too.
still,
Yeah.
right? Like
Wait, you know Napolitano is like considered a language now?
Yeah.
They've like established it as its own
Yes.
language, yeah.
Yes.
we gotta save it.
So I speak 3 languages.
What are they? English, Napolitano, and Italian. You speak proper Italian too?
Ci provo.
Ci provo?
Ci provo.
Dai.
Come ti impari a parlare l'italiano? Che io sto cercando a migliorare un po' perché adesso sono in 4 posti di noi.
Sì, peccato. È peccato,
Sì,
fratello.
Sì, come
Veramente sono molto fortunata perché in liceo ho fatto 4 anni di italiano a scuola. Shout out my professoressa Marchesi, she was the best.
Ma tu guardi anche i programmi
Sì,
a Netflix?
sì. Però guardo le serie napoletane. No,
Che
italiane.
serie sono?
Like Mare Fuori, però ho guardato pure Baby. Have you watched
Oh,
that?
Baby, I heard that, yeah.
In questo momento mi scordo, però mi dimentico.
Bravo.
Sì.
Però io quando guardo programmi in Italia non capire niente.
Sì, ma
No?
pure quando,
Devi
io non
mettere
capire niente.
sottotitoli in inglese.
Sì,
Sì.
sì, ma pure quando fa le dirette, parecchie contatti dall'Italia, le scrivono in italiano e lei si sforza a
No,
leggere in
that's what
italiano.
you guys should do. Devi andare a fare live.
Live.
Quando ci stanno tutti italiani americani, oh no, solo italiani svegli,
Sì.
e loro si mettono a parlare con te e dicono, e tu metti
devi
là a guardare, you're like
casino.
reading in Italian, you're answering in Italian.
Sì. It helps.
È così,
it helps. Yeah, definitely helps.
Ieri
That's how you
ho legato, how you say read?
Ho
leggiuto.
leggiuto.
Ho letto?
No, letto
Ho
non è...
letto.
Letto non è...
No, ho letto,
è italiano.
Dove vai a dormire però, no?
No, letto è sì.
Tu poi dici
Let's
anche ho
do.
letto.
Letto è un verbo e un
Ho letto un
sinonimo.
articolo in italiano per la prima volta, 2 pagine. Non ho
Il
capito
cervello,
cazzo.
il cervello
Vabbè,
ti-
però piano piano impari.
Sì, no,
It's
sto
always-
cercando di migliorare un po'.
Però le parole in italiano come prego significa 7 cose.
Lo so.
Yeah.
È
sì.
difficile per usare
Dipende
certe
quando viene
parole.
usata.
Sì.
Ma what's a
Nel
popular
contesto.
one? What's a popular one?
Com'è popular?
Like, what's a popular word?
Grazie, prego.
Allora,
Girl.
Yeah, maybe teach us some
With a
Italian.
double,
You know, I was doing
Come
the
ti
verb
chiami?
essere.
Che ora sono?
Essere. You gotta do.
tu sei, io sono,
Sì,
lei
bravo.
è.
Comincio che io sono, tu sei. Ok, vabbè.
Sì, this is why.
No, passa a Pris, cavallo.
Yeah, I'm not an Italian teacher.
No, but that's what I'm gonna start doing. E anche devo tradurre
No,
tutte le canzoni
take
che
a
mi
class.
piacciono.
Go to your nearest community college and sign up for a class. I'm telling you.
Tradurre, sì.
Io a scuola.
no,
Tu l'italiano non ti ma tu le avevi scorto.
I know.
Pure sentendo le canzoni
È come una
italiane.
bicicletta, no?
Ascoltando le
Come
canzoni.
una bicicletta.
Sì, ascoltando le canzoni italiane, pure impari un sacco di parole, è importante pure.
anzi, è buono che dite la bicicletta. Perché c'è Giuseppe nel nostro programma, si chiama Big Joe, che face ritandiche. Buonanima non diceva sempre,
Ah, sì,
tu
bello.
sai uno di Napoli proprio differente, unico.
Buonanima.
Quello là che avete detto prima, si dice moglie e buoi dei paesi tuoi,
Come ha detto Sabino.
Yeah.
giustamente.
You want a wife from your
Ma
town.
questo è proprio forse è cancellato se dici questo oggi, no?
Vabbè, io l'ho detto.
A casa sua può fare quello che vuole.
Sì,
scusa.
sì, hai ragione. C'è un altro che proprio lo usa sempre.
Allora, aspetta, io ce l'ho una domanda. Tu sai che è una tipa?
Una tipa.
Sì, se io dico, lei, questa è mia tipa, lo sai?
Il tuo tipo, sì, è
You know
come è una persona che
È interessata.
è interessante per me.
Yeah.
E poi ti giuro, guarda sta tipo.
Oppure poi dici, guarda, sta tipo.
Perché stai più...
Sì, perché io stavo parlando con uno di Italia, ha detto, ma in Milano se tu dici, oh, mi tipa, se vuoi dire la mia fidanzata,
Oh,
però in sud non si dice tipa.
no. La mia
Però
fidanzata.
Tipa mi piace.
Sì.
dicono origine sempre in canzone, tipo.
Tipa, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But tipa, like, for the rap, tipa means like my girlfriend.
Oh,
But in where we come from, like Napoli, they don't use that.
Sì.
I didn't even put that together.
Ci sono altre rite che tu lo sai?
Altri detti.
Wait, what's the one that we always say to each other when we're cheersing? No, wait.
Gala.
No. La faccia brutta, fedenda, che ci può fare male.
Vabbè, ma questo è proprio stupido.
Questo è proprio di famiglia.
Perfect
No,
hairstyle.
perché-
Do you guys
No,
know what that
ma-
means? La faccia brutta, fedenda.
No, la faccia.
No,
La faccia l'occhio sicri che io.
no, mamma.
Ho capito.
Don't lie. La faccia brutta, fedenda, a chi ci può fare male?
La faccia brutta e vedente.
Di chi ci vuole male.
Di chi ci vuole male.
Ah, ok. No,
You know what I'm saying?
È una bella salute.
La faccia sporca frendi chi giova.
Questo è come...
So I said it right.
Noi siamo qua insieme, chi vuole male, va a fa bene. Più o meno.
Sì.
Faccio una bella salute insieme. E chi stai fatto? Che
sì.
mi fa?
Come fa? Come fa?
Questa è una cosa proprio italiana. Che mi fa? Che mi fa? Come stai, Manucci? Che mi fa?
Chiaro chiaro.
Se va innanzi.
Si va innanzi, Sempre depresso sono italiano,
No.
però. Ah, no. Se io dici che io tengo
As
una
they're
male...
like on a boat, like eating pasta, like totally
sempre
relaxed.
depresso. Se tu dici se io tengo un problema, c'è un italiano che tiene un problema 10.000 volte
Più grande del tuo.
più grande del mio, sì.
Sì, sì.
È vero.
Ogni volta, non mai capire perché sono così.
Così è anche in famiglia, no? Se tu facci pavers, come si dice pavers?
Pavimenti, no?
Se tu fai un pavimento, poi tuo cugino fa il pavimento una settimana dopo, no?
Oh,
perché
ok.
pagaste tanto per questi pavimenti? Troppo soldi, no?
soldi.
Io ho un mal di testa. Io ho rotto il ginocchio. Tu pensi mal di testa, sembra una cosa più peggio.
That's my dad. That's my dad.
My husband.
Però io mi piace tuo padre perché quando cucina o mangia ogni tanto è con panza all'aria, panza fuori.
Sì,
C'è un video
No,
della
we make him
mozzarella.
put a
che-
shirt on. Like if it
My
if I
dad
was
used to
to
be the same
record
way
it,
though.
Telefono di padre, va lassù, va.
You know you have a dad from Southern Italy when they have their shirt off. During,
Yeah, that's what he does in Italy all the time.
Ma perché però?
I would
Perché-
record him like that, but I don't want to get banned.
Oh, that's why you don't want me to share that one video one time?
That's too much sexiness
yeah.
for Instagram.
Yeah, il movimento sexy,
No,
no?
like
Movimento sexy.
you guys grew up with that song.
Of course. Bomba. Bomba. Sexy.
That's
In,
what I'm looking
in your
forward
town,
to.
they all do the same.
Yeah.
Wait, the line
Mom
dancing
is
in
a good
Italy.
dancer.
Come si dice line dancing?
La linea di ballo.
Yeah. They choreograph songs.
Gli italiani
for-
lo amano questa cosa.
Sì, fanno molto
But
ballo
it's so
Americo
fun, don't
Latino.
you
Yeah,
know
it
that?
is.
Yeah.
Bomba.
And they're easy, like you could just watch.
We should do a video like that after this with us three.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Just una bomba.
Il movimento
No, when you go to that
sexy.
wedding this year, you're gonna be doing that.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know,
yeah, get
because-
ready.
It's my cousin from Germany
Yeah.
that's
Ah,
doing it
okay,
in Italy.
okay.
So I don't know.
So no.
Oh,
He's still in
depends
tune,
if they,
though.
they,
I gotta say, I went to my first non-Italian wedding. It was very nice, different.
Wow.
They were all talking business.
Okay.
No pasta.
Okay.
It was in Cat's Deli. You know Cat's Deli?
No.
It's like the most famous Jewish deli.
No.
It was sick though. Everybody talking business.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like walking around
Very
like looking
appealing.
for money. It's very different.
House business booming.
Yeah, exactly.
It's nice. That's
But no
nice.
pasta. But it was still everything else was in.
What are you gonna do?
In thing, you know.
Okay.
You ever
You
been
need
to a wedding
pasta.
that wasn't Italian?
No.
No? No, come on.
No, she hasn't.
Tutti italiani, tutti...
Tutti italiana, la vita mia è italiana.
Ok.
Pure qua.
Have you ever been to a wedding that's not Italian?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Quando non sto nel
Muslim.
ristorante o a casa, sto nella...
It's a culture shock, honestly.
Honestly, I like it though. It's different.
Yeah?
They
Yeah,
have
that's
the-
what I liked it too.
My friend's Muslim, so he had all the... I don't know. I don't want to use the terminology.
Oh,
'cause I don't know.
you know,
They had a bunch of dancing. A
That's
bunch of
nice.
dancing the whole
So,
time.
I think it's nice. You know,
They're doing
Arabic
belly
culture.
dancing?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was... I don't know. They were doing something, but...
Me and Chaz should do some belly dancing.
Oh
it's
my
nice. Shakira.
But it's nice. All culture different
Yeah.
way
No, it's
to
nice to
celebrate.
witness, that's
Yeah.
Aspetta, tu ancora tieni i booster quando sei sposato, no?
No, boost.
You have a
non
black
scritti
book?
niente.
You have a black book of how much people
No, I
give?
remember by...
No, come on.
She's such a liar. She doesn't remember. She's like, hey,
Nah,
quando
it's
andiamo alla
impossible.
cantina, she's like
No,
stressing.
because I think it's everything. It's the same, you know.
Would you get married, Italy or here?
Italy? Yeah.
How
You
much
didn't
was
see
the
their
person?
wedding video?
No, I
How
didn't
much
see
per
it.
person was $95 per person.
Oh, that's a
Back
lot.
then, yeah, back then.
95 mila lire.
Oh, 1000 lire.
Yeah.
We gotta
So
do
how
an
much
equation
is
for
that?
Yeah, I talk about it 35, 30 years ago.
How much is that? Like
33
40
years,
euros?
30 years
30,
ago,
40 euros?
actually.
Yeah, but before in Italy it was
Like
not
it's like
now.
what
It was not
100
that.
euro now, 95 euro now.
Oh,
you
same thing?
sure?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Even more, yeah.
Cacciati i soldi. E l'Italia, spose lì, ci sono 400 persone, no?
We were like 300 people.
300 people are wedding, yeah.
It's too expensive to get
Cacciati i
married now.
soldi.
Yeah.
Yeah, the good thing is...
100,000, 200,000 just to get married.
Where?
Or you
Forget
say
about
more?
it.
Forget about it, girl.
Per bar.
No, in Italy it's less. That's
No,
not
ma
that
dici
it is.
300 persone più €100 al persona, so 30.000
You have to pay the venue.
Oh,
you have
yeah,
to
but
pay-
before it was cheaper.
Ma
I
that time,
think.
30,000, 40,000, a lot of money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not like,
Yeah, they threw out the bills.
Beh,
with
non
that.
per niente, in Italia è tutto chiange che non danno soldi, però ci piace una divertono ogni tanto, eh?
tutti quanti diversi.
Ci piace una divertono ogni tanto.
Sì, sì, no,
Every
sì.
day, bro.
Si
Every
lamentano
day.
sempre, poi sono sempre, però
That's my cousins. They're like, oh my god, I want to move there, like, da, 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 like talking about in America. And then
Save your money.
no, but not even that. But they're living the life over there. You know,
Oh,
they're getting
yeah, of
the
course.
coffee with their friends. You know, going out late, waking up late.
It's a better
like,
lifestyle.
Yeah.
very relaxed. You can
better
actually
lifestyle,
enjoy
honestly.
like being
Nobody wants to
present.
work because everybody's tired.
Working hard, working hard.
working hard, yeah.
I'm tired.
Or hardly working. This is hard work too, no?
Oh, it is, yeah.
This is fun. This is fun.
And my dad's so proud of me. He's like,
Yeah, mine too, mine too.
he's like, go to fucking work.
Are you proud of me?
Yeah. You do a lot of things. You don't do just this.
What does she do? Explain to us.
Oh, she goes to school. She goes to work, like my son works too. You know, and she does the
Videos. Like,
TikTok.
I'm director.
TikTok.
TikTok and
E
stuff
Vincenzo
like
che
that.
faccio?
Vincenzo does the same thing. Goes to work and he does a lot of things on
TikTok.
on the web. I don't know what he does.
The web.
The Internet of Things.
Bravo Vincenzo.
No, he's
I
always-
I feel like we need to have like a special like segment of like Italian parents explain what their kids do.
Yeah, that's true.
That
That'd be
is
funny.
so. That's
It's
a good
nice.
one.
Like when people say, "Hey, my dad did the social, my son do the social media."
Ti stanno TikTok.
No, but even like
TikTok.
TikTok.
Tic-tac con i caramelli.
Sì, sono buonissimo, buonissimo.
Tic
Oh, I
tac,
loved
TikTok.
those.
Yeah, yeah,
La stessa
yeah.
cosa. Un'altra cosa che volete dire?
Io quando non sto nel ristorante, nella pizzeria di mio... Sto a casa, non faccio...
Rilassa.
Questo faccio.
Non fai niente speciale.
You do every day, probably. You know, there's a million things
She
to
does
do.
everything
A
for
million
everybody.
things to do.
She does everything for everybody.
I could tell you're working hard, you know?
Like I have everything prepared because like of her.
Yeah,
Like if I need something, it's done.
yeah.
Yeah. A mamma.
La mamma, come si
Oh,
dice?
sai che dicono a Napoli?
Ah, yes.
Dici
La mamma, tu
yeah,
sei... Se tieni una mamma, sei ricca e non lo
Non
sai.
lo sai, brava. La vedi che sei bravo?
È vero, ogni tanto c'è una cosa buona. poi.
Chi te la mamma è ricca e non lo sa.
I've heard that someone else say that too.
Gigi D'Alessio said
Yeah,
it.
right? He said,
Chi te la
on
mamma è ricca.
Instagram, no?
Yeah, that was, it went big on, it went viral. on
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I saw that.
It's a beautiful.
Well, listen,
Grazie
you
tutti,
guys have
mamma.
a lovely family. You know, I'm happy you guys came to do this.
Thank you very
Guys,
much.
make sure to follow them on social media.
The restaurant.
will.
At Your Hot Nonna is my account where you can see us cooking. And
The restaurant?
is at Caffè Graziella in
Caffè
Hillsborough,
Graziella.
Hillsborough, New Jersey.
So if you need a
Italian
pizzeria,
cucina.
you can go to pizzeria, my sister pizzeria, Joe's Pizza,
Pizza.
in
Look
Hillsborough.
at that. Look at her
They,
plugging in the family.
Bella
what's it
famiglia.
called?
They make the
what's
best
his name?
pizza.
What's his name?
What?
Pizza review guy.
The pizza review guy?
Oh,
I don't know.
Barstool?
Yeah, Portnoy. Show up to my cousin's. Wait, hold on. Portnoy. Show up to my uncle's pizzeria, Joe's Pizza, best pizza in New Jersey.
You're not missing anything with that guy. You want us to go there. Not him.
Oh, show up.
Chi sta che sapra pizza? Chi se non sa
Wait, my
niente?
dad says that all the time.
Chi se non sa mangiare, right?
My dad.
Chi succede,
My
Cesare?
dad.
Me and Cesare gotta go eat there.
Allora basta vedere che zammuscia.
Yeah, exactly. He said Portnoy as long as he's the pussy.
Oh my God.
As long as he's the pizza doesn't get mushy.
There you go. I see why you said that. I see why you said that.
Yeah, you gotta help me on that one.
Do it again. Do it again.
All right, Portnoy, if he sees the pizza doesn't get mushy, he likes it.
Yeah.
Però pizza napolitana così è, fra.
Sì.
La pizza napolitana deve essere differente.
Sì, è morbido.
Non
Yeah,
è,
but
non è ben
the
cotta
pizza
così.
that he likes, the cheese is like burnt on top.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the point of even having cheese on there?
Chi se non sa niente della pizza?
Ah, un malore in coppa.
Sono
Mo,
noi napolitani che sappiano la pizza.
tu non sei napolitano, fra.
Pure la
My
pasta.
dad is about to replace it.
Oh, like, comment, subscribe, support the ladies, support Baba over there, and we'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.